All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. If you could just start us off with some initial thoughts on tonight's matchup.
Yeah, I'll sound like a broken record here a little bit, but got out tough, turned the ball over, which led to 29 to 12 points off turnovers for them. The game plan was built around trying not to let them beat us in the paint, and they beat us 42 to 18. Their second chance points, 14 to 1. They beat us. Fast break points, 12-0. So you're never, ever, ever going to win a game playing like that. We continue to face adversity and learned a lot about ourselves. And, we've got to start doing something about it. There's no doubt. But tough one to swallow.
Okay, we'll take questions. Charleston.
Hey, Coach, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, Charleston?
I'm doing well. You talked about toughness and how that kind of brought the fight to you guys in the second half. In what ways did you see them kind of out-tough you guys and sort of push you guys around in that second period?
Yeah, well, I thought in the first half we did a good job of not letting them get to the paint when they penetrated it or throw it in there. In the second half, they flipped that script pretty good. We got undisciplined and running at people that can't shoot it and allowing them to penetrate into the paint, get it to the rim, and then, it collapses our defense, and they just went and got second chance opportunities from getting offensive rebounds. So we got pretty undisciplined in the second half when we faced some adversity. And, so again, those stats that I read off are all toughness stats. And again, that part of our organization right now is struggling.
Again, a lot of turnovers for you guys. They, capitalized a lot. What do you think is leading to those turnovers, and what will kind of be your message to your team about, cutting down on those?
I don't know if there's one answer to the turnover problem. I don't think clearly we're out here trying to turn it over. I've got to do a better job of coaching offense and making them understand ways that we can run offense without turning the ball over. But, they basically just played us in half-court man and turned us over 21 times. At times they were playing with three bigs, and we couldn't really take advantage of that on our end of it, albeit Combs, is really good and is basically a guard just with some size. But, we've just got to, a lot of this is toughness related. And I'm not talking about just physically tough. I'm not, calling anybody out, but like as a team, you got to be tough enough to run offense and get the ball where you want it to go, pass and catch and get it where you want it to go. And right now, when teams amp it up a little bit on us, we throw it to them.
Last question here for you, Coach. Obviously, kind of a tale of two halves. What did you see out of your defense, primarily half-court defense, in the second half that kind of led to, Combs having a big night and them sort of pulling away?
Well, we spread out too much and they drove it past us. They threw it in the paint against us, collapsed our defense. And right now with where we are in the season, our defense is pretty much a single effort situation. Like we can do one thing. We can't do that and then recover and do something else. We struggle on that part of it. If something goes out of system and we've got to react to it, we're just not there yet. So the only thing I know to do is keep working on that part of it, which we will do, and try to figure out a way for this team to be a heck of a lot better defensively.
Thank you, Coach, for answering those questions. Hope you have a good rest of your night.
All right, my man. Take care.
Thank you.
Brady, one last thing, we'll get you out of here, but no rest for the weary. Back at it on Saturday. Just a busy stretch to get your season started. What's it like for you and your team to jump in, kind of both feet in this unique season with such a heavy slate early on?
Yeah, I mean, it's believe me when I tell you, I'm happy we're playing, even though I don't look like it. Under the circumstances, that's definitely a good thing. It just is what it is. There's certain things you just can't control, and boy, if this isn't the year for that, and you got a choice. You can make excuses about it, or you can fight your way through it and figure out a way to get the job done. And we're gonna focus on the latter, and figure out a way to get the most out of this basketball team as it is right now, and hopefully get Osh back in here, into the mix of things here, sooner rather than later. But until then, we've got a basketball team that has got to really fight to get better. And when you're going out there and playing as many games as we are, you got to find ways to get better in those situations, and you really got to focus on you at times. And that's something we're going to continue to do, and trust that all of this is going to get us ready for January and February, and hope that we can play through January and February.
All right, great. Thanks for joining us, Coach. Good luck on Saturday.
All right, take care, bud.